And moving on now to a much lighter topic, a new segment that we're going to try out that I'd love to hear your opinion on. We call it First Impressions. With the press night of Raven Guild having already happened, we're eagerly awaiting the responses that we get from everyone who has come out to play. But I am more excited for the creators' perspective. Tom, for press night, did everything go off without a hitch? Was it everything you wanted it to be?
Yes. We ended up with a little technicality on our video audio elements.
Yeah, I remember.
But thanks to our amazing team, even newcomer Connor.
Shout out to Connor. Saved our ass that night.
Had some gear that we didn't have readily available.
Mm-hmm.
It's always funny. We have pretty much everything under the sun possible when it comes to video and audio equipment and cables and cords. But Morristown, all of our gear is everywhere still because literally we finished Freak Show and had to dive into Raven Guild.
There was no lull in between.
No lull to clean.
Yep.
And I don't say clean like downstairs where the customers are, but like the all of our stuff is still like all over the place, and a lot of our stuff just got boxed with no idea what's in those boxes. So we have to go through inventory.
That's going to be a real fun day.
So Connor came to the rescue and had some stuff readily available. So our audience had no idea that we were going through those technicalities. But, for me, that was, dear God, let us get through this moment. Mike, you were one of the game masters for the event along with Chris Murphy.
Yep, there I am right there pictured with Chris holding our Black Death drinks.
The Black Death.
Which I loved it. It was so tasty. I thought it tasted amazing.
I thought everything, like we talked about earlier, I've got that one change to submit for the menu, but all in all, the menu was terrific. The food was good.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
The Black Death was one hell of a drink.
Yeah, whoever made my drink at the Horseshoe, you poured a little extra strong, so appreciate you.
Wow. And that got tweaked at the start of the night, too, because the first drink was a little too much pineapple, a little not enough liquor, and we tweaked that. So,
do we want to get into what makes the drink black, or do we want to make that a mystery?
No, that's a mystery.
It's a mystery, guys.
You'll never know what is in the Black Death.
All right, but it's tasty, though.
Those components are a secret recipe between us and Horseshoe.
Okay, cool.
But the experience itself, we are definitely changing our jigsaw puzzle portion that's in the game because everyone loves doing jigsaw puzzles, but this one, there was too much black in the background, made it a little too hard to solve. So we're going to re-Photoshop those to make them a little bit more easy. I guess I would just say easy to assemble and reprint those. So for the next time, they'll be done a little differently. And we, it's like whenever you see something play out for the first time, you get so many more new ideas.
Oh, of course, yeah. Just we can do this differently. We can do that differently. This didn't really work, so what would work this time?
Yeah, and Chris Murphy had started just eerily dancing to one of the musical compositions, which, by the way, like Freak Show, everything in Raven Guild is an original composition done by the composer we work with.
That was, I think, my favorite part of the whole night was the soundtrack. Not that the game itself wasn't amazing, but
the soundtrack was spot on, awesome.
I love just the slow, the jazzy feel to it, but it still kind of got that darkness to it.
Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. It was really good. The whole atmosphere of the evening was perfect. From wardrobes with us, some of the Horseshoe guests could have been a little more dressed up, but our guests were all to the nines.
Of course.
We had ARGN there. We had Asbury Park Press there. We had Escape the Rumors there. We had some headliners there. Some very big people in the Morristown Township, Miss Morristown, stuff like so. It was pretty cool, and I think everybody just had a fantastic night between the food, the drinks, the experience. You really felt like you were part of an event that night.
Oh yeah, even from a game master's perspective, it was just the whole experience was a lot of fun. It was great because we got to interact with the customers a little more closely in this
Yeah.
event than we do game mastering. So to really get into character and stuff. So as a game master, hell of a good night. Absolutely.
Yeah. One of the things that recently David and Lisa from Room Escape from Room Escape Artists had posted their review of Cure Z. And one of the things that they said in there was, Trapdoor does spectacle and physicality. And Raven Guild was spectacle.
Absolutely.
That's how I would describe Raven Guild. It's a spectacle. It's a spectacle experience event. I loved every minute of that night, from when that thing started to when it ended. Seeing everybody, come together to do the chanting portion.
Oh yeah, towards the end of the game, that was really cool because you had all the teams that were split off into different groups, and then suddenly it's we have to work together. We have to work together.
Yeah, the portions where they were all pouring out the salt on the floors to make the giant pentagrams, and suddenly the room is like this demonic set, and it was really just there were so many elements of the night that were really spectacle.
Speaking of the salt bottle patterns, I don't know who you invited, but you must have invited some real artists because some of those patterns were like spot on. Or I don't know if I should be worried about some of the people if they're into some cult stuff. The mess from the salt was it wasn't even like a massive mess because of like the patterns and stuff, so it was really condensed. Yeah, absolutely.
But such a cool night. So first impression for me is like anything, there's always a little room for improvement.
Mm-hmm.
But hence like the jigsaw puzzles and maybe working a little more performance art
definitely
into the experience, because we're working on another one for Red Bank, that not Raven Guild, but like another similar conception where it's dinner, it's drinks, it's the whole deal.
Mm-hmm.
Because most may not realize, but the new Red Bank may come with a rooftop lounge.
Ooh.
So we may be working on another spy thriller-esque experience for out there. And if that does well, maybe we'll do something out here.
I'd love to do something like that out here.
But and with the success of the press night in Raven Guild, we were even talking with the owners of Horseshoe about co-oping a joint venture in Manhattan.
Oh,
so,
wow.
There's a lot of potential with these. It's like this. It is almost a blend of immersive theater directly with escape room with, a hell of a night out.
You heard it here first, folks. First impressions from the man, the myth, the legend himself about our newest baby. Be sure to book your Raven Guild tickets at the
And we hope you'll join us next time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't below. Like, comment, subscribe.